Pwah! Good day, yippee-yi-yi. Mother fudges. Whoa, is there any better here? Ah, man, there's less mozzies here. Now, where I've managed to find a place to wild camp, I've been sitting in the car for an hour, waiting for the mozzies to go, and I'm like, why are there so many mozzies? And then I'm like, that smell, there's something dead about here, right? And I'm like, I can smell it here, man. And I'm like, I've just been sitting in the car. I thought the mozzies had gone down a bit, mate. So I just got out of the car. Thought, what is that smell? There's something dead. So I followed my nose. I found out what it is. That's why I thought, I better put this. I'm like, how can I stay here? I'm gonna have to. There's a dead wild boar there, right there. But I don't want to get too close. Look, that's his head and his body. Right there, that's a wild boar. With all the flies and everything all over him. Right there, and someone's put a load of soil, like a shallow grave. But look, that is a wild boar. Right there. Oh man, so, oh man, there's something else dead in there. Oh, I'm like, wow, that stinks. Not a healthy place to stay. I've had a nightmare finding somewhere for wild camp, and then when I finally do, it stinks, man. I can't stay here. I'm like, what is the time? It's now, it's 5 to 8. The car's had a little rest. I've been there an hour, roughly, waiting to get out. I was sitting right, I decided, right, I'm going to go in the boot of the car, I'll get my chopping board and stuff, and I'll put the cooker here. And then I was like, I don't know if it's a good idea. And then I thought, it stinks, man. It stinks to high heaven. Man. A wild boar. Oh, mate, no, I'm not going to get the boar's head. It's like, there's a skull. So what do I go further down here? There's a great big track, look. I've got to keep somewhere. It's bedtime for me and I've not eaten yet. I've got something broken underneath the car, which is making a bit of noise. Be good if it fell off, but I was like, oh man. There's no private signs here. I'm in a wood. Like I say, there's a, oh man, it gets muddy now. There's a gated area where I thought that was perfect. Oh, man, oh. Can you hear that sound? That's why I'm driving over here. It's rubbing. So it's a bit of water. It's a bit muddy. Never gone into a massive open field. Oh, what's around the corner? It looks like it's got more grass. Oh man. Sliding away from one side to the other. Wow, really long grass. Is at the end of the road. There's mozzies everywhere still. Oh man. What to do? That's why I'm all bolted up. There's no point in going any further. Look, I ain't off-road car, am I? Reverse up and I'm gonna have to look for somewhere else. It's late. It's far too late to be doing this. It is. It's what it is. I'm literally about a kilometre down the road and I've found another track. Oh, this one's much better. So you can probably see. So there's a big old gate at the end. Oh man, with the sun burning right in front of me. Fair enough. I have come to the end of the road. What does it say? Oh man, look at that. Wow. Barbed wire. Well, step away from the barbed wire. So no one's going in there. That's all locked up. I want to know what's in there. Man. Smells all right. Smell check. Das is good. Smell check is good. Just a second. I think I'm going to park up there and watch the sunset. Alrighty. There are digger tracks. Oh man, which will go on there. And up there. Oh man, look. Wow, abandoned buildings. All in there. That's what's in there. Couldn't even see him from the gate. It's all walled up. Wow. How fresh. Oh man, are these digger tracks? Oh, Buller's giving me a precarious look. Oh, do I? Or don't I? Is this going to be me? I can handle this ground. It is. I want to watch the sunset. Ah, I do. On the other hand, no one's going to go up here, are they? I could just watch the evening. Oh man, there are mozzies here, look. Man, they're just waiting for me. The mozzies. Oh, do me head in. Wow. I want the sunrise. Right, let's park up and let's do some cooking. If it ain't right, it ain't me. No, now, you can see the cows right over there. You can probably see the wall where those trees are. That's where I just was. You can probably see the gate right over there. Where that white cow is on its own. Over there, so that's where I was. But I thought, you know what, that still ain't me. So I drift on the way back, and I'm now sat right here. Now there is a gate here, but I don't think I'm going to be. I've got the sunset. That's what I want. There's no mozzies here. Wicked. There's a cow pat. That car's there, off a road. It's not a private road or anything. And when I come in, I saw something saying dog walk. So I'm here. I'll put my tent over here. If I have a late night, I can have a lay in, which will be good. But the best thing is, it's the best part of the day. Now the furnace is on, and now I have chicken fillets. Now, there's no point. I have got lots of ice. Look, that's my ice box for my milk. UHT cream and milk from Deutschland. I've got 1, 2. That's all I've got in there. 4 beers. I'll have to make them last. There are 4 more in the vehicle. There are. So I'm going to need 2 hands just to chop me chicken up. It's in the chopper. Look. Wow, me chopper, man. Love it. Love it. Love it. You don't want to get that. Did you get that? Don't want to get it wrong. No. Yeah, don't. Right, so I'm going to chop me chicken up. Get me all hot. And I'm going to cook me up some chicken. Can't cook the breasts like that because they'll be raw in the middle with me furnace. Right. I have got me oil nice and hot on that furnace. Right there. And I have lightly seasoned my tenders right there. Oh, this will be good. So let's just give them. There my tenders. There's the pan. Nice and hot. That heat's gone out. Oh, I don't want that to fall. I need an assistant. I do. I need a camera person. Oh, man, don't waste none. Get that on there. That won't be long before they get really hot. I need to boil some water to clean that. My cleaver and everything. But that is in there. That won't be long for that. It's all right that they're not gone into. This is the thing. Moving them about on that pan, just so they get plenty of oil on them. They're in the pan anyway. Right, that's my chicken. That's on the go. I need to get my bottle opener. Give me a second, just so I can do that. Oh, mate. I have got a tripod, you know, and a big old BFC camera and everything, but that's just too much messing about, isn't it? It is. You get the idea. I'm sure you get the idea. But it's not about the cooking, is it? It's not. It's just wild camping, having a bit of a cook up. I know, it's wicked, man. That sun is setting. There is a village not so far, look. Church steeple over there, and I think that's a major cement works. Don't know if it's operational, but you're probably the best thing about this campsite. It's the furthest away from the road yet, and that is a D road, the D605 or 905. It keeps changing from the D605 to the M905. It gets me muddled up every time, but that's where I am. Oh man, right, that is now cooking. You can hear the sizzle, right? You can hear it, look, so it's sealing. Just need to move that about, get it all a bit wet with the oil, and then I'll come back to you in 2 ticks. I also need a waz. Oh, what no sound? The sound of a bottle opening. And as you can see, not only have I had a waz, cooking this chicken. The chicken is cooking. I've got my tent up. I have. Oh, that's wicked. That last bit of sun. Oh, that's going to be cool. That's there for another hour, I guess. So cheers, guys. I've just put 2 more in the icebox. Oh, dinky little Kronenberg. And that is a decent beer. That is a proper decent beer. So with a tent, what a wicked place to world camp tonight. And I'm not too bothered because, like I say, people can access the road, don't leave me alone. Now I have, at the moment, I've got 2 bits open, that bit at the top and that bit, just letting the air get through. No mozzies can get in, and that. But because what I'll do, I'll sit in there, have a couple of beers. That's what I do for night time, innit? Sit there. I have taken the magazine, but I can't be bothered reading. Just look at the pictures. I just sit there, couple of bottles of beer, and just watch that sun and the colour change, which I will be doing this evening. And then when that sun has gone down and I've finished my beer, that's why I put 2 more extra in there, just so I've got enough beer for my evening, so I can conk out. And then when I conk out, before I conk out, I'm going to have to pull both the plastic hoods down, because it's probably going to be damp in the morning. I don't want the bed getting soaking wet. Rebedding. Now you can probably hear a change in the sizzle. The cooking is coming along quite nicely. We have some, look, already getting a bit of colour on them. That's what we're looking for. Bit of colour. That's it. It's all going to cook quite nicely. So soon, these smaller bits, well, I just turned over, I should be able to devour those within the next few minutes. Man, you're liking the chicken cooking. I am. Sounding good. And then I'll get it cooked before it starts burning. That's the next, before all the oil goes. We're getting there. That is getting there. Maybe a little bit too much for the pan, but you know, it is what it is. As soon as I've eaten some, there'll be room for the rest to just cook evenly. There will. Man, my mouth started to water. I am getting hungry. Oh, so I don't usually eat this late in the evening, but I ain't had much choice really. Tricky little day today. Done a lot of miles today. I think I may, like I say, from camping. I camped at Munich, didn't I? Just outside Munich. Where did I camp last night? And that barn. Wow, what a place. So camping from the barn from Munich to France. It's cool. It's been a hard day. It has been a hard day today. Oh, campsite to campsite. I did stop off in Baden-Baden. I did, and I wanted to go and make a food vlog about having a proper German beer, big old, one of them litre big, one of them, and some schnitzel or something, but I couldn't find any boozers. And every hotel I saw, except for the really snooty ones in town, were closed. All I found was like Italian, pizza, Italian restaurant, pizzerias, and a kebab shop. That was it. So I didn't eat any German food whilst I was in Germany. No, I didn't. I think I bypassed Germany. I did. Totally. That's why on the S King today I just had a little look in Baden-Baden. So, you know, it's what it is, isn't it? Oh, come on. And these little bottles of Kronenbourg are pretty good. Little, so they get, the reason why I bought them is I thought, oh, they get ice cold really quickly, and then I'll be able to drink them before they get warm. A perfect choice. Oh, man. I'm a little disappointed. Oh, the old cows, look. They come and have a look, see what, look, they don't miss a thing. Look. I think that's because they think they're going to get fed or something. They've got to come and say hello. That's that bull leading them astray. There's something that I like to hear, what I'm not hearing. Which could be, I like hearing the birds, right? But also, when you get the dawn chorus that starts at 4 o'clock in the morning, that can get a bit like, oh man, I have to put my earplugs in. The last few nights, I try sleeping. I prefer sleeping without the earplugs, especially when I'm wild camping, because if there's anyone ruffling about and that, then I want to hear them. You know, I do. Rather than wake up and wonder why my car's gone. You know, stuff like that. But now, look, the cows are. They are. I don't know if you can see them, but they're all giving me the eye. Look, they're all coming to have a look. At least I'm protected by that fence. So how are we doing, chicken? Come on, are you ready to eat a bit of chicken, yeah? Who dares? It's tasty. Thyme, salt and pepper. That's it. A little bit dry, that bit's overcooked. I reckon the cows can smell the chicken. It ain't chicken time for the cows. No. That is nice though. Just as well. I've got some nice bread. A loaf of bread. By the time I did a bit of shopping at Aldi's today, the baguettes were soft. I have to feel them. If there's no, where they cook them in the morning, they're like dough by later, and I don't want them like that. I want them nice and crispy. And they weren't. They'd been sat there and they were all doughy, so that was no good. You put them in the bin. I don't know why they still have them on the counter. But that's what they do. They only bake them early one morning, don't they? And that's it. And they sat there all day. So where I did a bit of shopping a lot later than normal, I missed out on my fresh, crispy baguette. Oh, that chicken is getting there quick now. But I did get, so I like my brown bread or wholemeal bread, whatever that is. I better be brown. And I have my mayonnaise. That's going to be me. Cows again, closer and closer. As is my chicken sarnie. It's a bit gassy, about 64. So, one slice of brownish bread, one squirt of mayonnaise, smothered in mayonnaise, chicken breast that looks to be cooked. Well, not if it's raw. I'll probably feel a bit funny in the morning. There you go. So, and then, no, I'm not putting another bit of bread on top. No, that's it. That is it, look. Proper sandwich. Wheat germ bread, wicked. That is lovely. That is really soft and scrumpy. Man, that is wicked. It is. Now, before I get carried away, talk to you guys all over the place, that chicken is cooked. That is. I'll take it off the pan and I'll turn the furnace off. Oh. sounding me eating that bread. That's some of the nicest bread I've ever had. That is so soft, very light, and it's got a real, oh, that is lovely, real light flavour. Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Worth waiting for. They're all staring at me. Cows are. I've got an audience. So give me a few minutes while I eat all my chicken, and then I've got to take it to bed. Oh, I am stuffed. I am. I am stuffed to the brim. And that is what is left. Look, I couldn't finish that fourth chicken sandwich. I couldn't, but I've ate most of that breast. I've ate most of it. But I am stuffed, and I've got to go to bed in a bit. But I'm going to sit there. Don't want to feel too uncomfortable. Right, now let me tell you how much stuff cost in Aldi's in France. A little bit of a price comparison, so you can have some idea how much my dinner just cost. You have to break it down a bit. Oh, man. First of all, that bread, and that is an Aldi's. They've got an Aldi stamp on the back there. Where don't I see it? there is an Aldi stamp. Look, it is Aldi's bread, malt. I thought it was wheat germ. It's made of malt, but that was beautiful, really light, lovely light bread. Well, excuse me. Right, let me tell you how much everything cost what I bought from Aldi's today. For 10 times, 10 of these, 10 of them are just 25 CLs at 5.5% alcohol. Pretty good, if I say so myself. Now they cost just €6.35. It's not bad, is it? €6.35 for 10 of them. 63, about 60p each. Not too bad. Now the I did, what's that? Iceberg? Oh, ice. I did buy 2 kilos of ice at $1.99 each, so they cost me $3.98 for 2 bags of ice. It did, so I could keep everything cold and able to eat. Now the fillet, 600 grams, those 4 breasts of chicken, were $6.49, which is pretty good. I also bought toilet rolls, 10 toilet rolls for $2.99. It's not bad for 10 toilet rolls, is it? $2.99. I guess. I don't know. I don't often buy that many. Well, I don't know how much they are. And then the 500 grams of that bread, that loaf of bread, was €1.05. And that was wonderful. So that all came to, oh, hang on. And you get a discount as well. No, hang on. 18, 19, 20. €20.86 that came to, which was pretty good. I must admit. It was all right. I've still got bread. Got plenty of toilet rolls, and the ice kept my beer ice cold, of which I still have plenty of, I think. Or 5 left. I've drank 5. Look at the old cows. Look, they're having a little bit. There's one of them is a bit frisky. This one, wait, hang on, what's going on? Are we having a bit of cow action? I got one of them was looking a bit weird. He was pulling a few moves earlier. I don't know if they're going to start. There's a bit of button going on. No. Okay. Maybe when I go to bed, the cows might put on a performance for me. Don't know what cows do at the night time. There was one of them acting a bit weird. He was bucking his head and doing all sorts, and then they ran off and they just come back. I don't know if they're now going to have a bit of... There we go. Look, the bull on the left. Can you see him? No, I know they're far away. Yeah, but you've probably got a big telly, so I'm looking at this on a 3-inch screen. So yeah, you guys with the mobile phones are suffering, but look, there's a bit of cow action going on. Oh man, I might get the big SLR out and make a cow porno. Oh man, there's still mozzies about, but they're not bothering me. They're not all round me, otherwise I'd be feeling them, but there are a few mozzies about. Right, what else do I need to do? Nothing. I need to get 2 beers and a bottle of water. I always take water to bed with me, because every time I wake up, I'm a bit dry. I'll just have a guzzle of the water. That saves me getting too dehydrated and not so hungover of a morning, doesn't it? burp. Wicked. I got rid of my, what is it, the sun burst in, make me go a funny colour. Make me look weird. Make my teeth go like a weird colour. It's this camera. My teeth are perfect white, you know that. It's just the camera that make them look bad. Oh, so I am sitting in the tent, watching that sun go down. Maybe about another hour, I reckon. The cows buggered off to the right. I think they were doing a bit of rutting. I think that's what that's called. So rutting. So here's me. Wow. Totally protected. Oh, hang on. We are. We're in the boat. The bed. There. I'm looking forward to a kip tonight. I've got my earplugs in there. I have my night light. There, look. And that stays fixed in there. My earplugs stay in there. So I don't have to worry about where they are or where I put them, man. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Wicked. 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 Is all I can say. Oh, hang on. I let it go for a selfie. Not a selfie. Is it a selfie? A thumbnail. Wild camping. Watching it. Can you see the sun in the background? I don't know. Anyway, guys, what I would like to say is cheers. Oh, another guzzle in that. And I've got another one. Ice cold right there. Oh, man. So, I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. Oh, very lucky to be making it. I didn't think I would, but I thought I was going to be sleeping in the car and then in a lay-by, or either going over to a service station and just, don't know what I was going to be doing. But he who dares, like I say, it's wicked. It is. I'm really happy with the place that I found. It wasn't my first choice, and I wondered if I was going to find a place. Like I say, I'm really fussy about the wild camping. That's what it's all is. It's wild camping. It's like wild camping without anybody really knowing and not leaving a footprint or a tyre mark, as such. You know, ain't getting caught camping. You know, which you could. The whole point of it is not getting caught, getting away with it, man. Keeping it really wild with a mower. So, thanks for watching. Oh, man, enjoy the sunset, and until, well, enjoy it for another second or two. And until next time, bon appetit. Got visitors. I have. I knew they'd come visit, and look. Yes. They come connect and fuck off. Go on, get back, don't you dare. Oh, they're all come, look. Wait until I'm away. What, they all come, look, there's a herd of them. There's a proper hello. They're all bulls. Are they bulls? Look at them, man. I'm well glad. Stay away from stay away. The sun has almost set, and I have a herd of bulls at my front door. I heard them. I think they're cute. They're cute looking things. If I was still having my clothes on, I'd get out and give them a little pat on the head. Ah, that reminds me. What do you get if you sit underneath a cow? You get a pat on the head. Oh, look, they're all friendly, look. Look, he's scratching him, look, giving him a good old scratching. Rubbing him up. Oh, wow, man. This is the proper wild show, isn't it? Wildlife. Beasts. Beasts at the gate. Battery, I think. Battery or SD card. They're almost full. But they're still here. Oh, what a lovely view. Just watching the sun finally set. They're watching me, watching them. They're trying to make me out there. Like, what's this dude doing in there? Man. What a great evening. It is. It's proper. So guys, cheers again. That's my last one. Oh. So I will leave you with the view that I will now be looking at for about the next 10 or 15 minutes before I roll over and hit the sack. It's actually quite late for me. It is actually 9:35. I'm usually in bed by 8:30. Well, you know. Wicked, isn't it? Proper.